and a pop star family feud after singer Aaron Carter is arrested for DUI over the weekend.
Heidi Hamilton from Dish Nation and the Frosty, Heidi and Frank show joins us now to talk about some of these interesting stories. Let's start with the big one, O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he got sentenced back in 2008. He was found guilty of that robbery and kidnapping back in 2007. So he got sentenced to between 9 and 33 years. He served 9. And there are a lot of people involved with O.J. Simpson who says, he's going to get out. We'll see. I know you're going to be there on Thursday at the trial.
That's what the legal opinion seems to be.
The legal opinion, and because they said all the guards say, all the prisoners there at the jail, 99% of them like him. The guards like him. He's a coach. He's a mentor.
He's been a model, basically
he's
a model
done
inmate.
Nothing wrong, has had no write-ups. I mean, so people are like, listen, he's done everything that he's been asked.
We'll get into this more this week, but there's a point system for determining parole, and if you have the right score, you get parole. Which
it looks like he does. Now, if he doesn't get out, I don't think he has another parole hearing until 2022.
Yeah. Have to check on that.
So, 5 years from now. But I think he'll probably get out just from what everybody's saying.
He would
Let's
actually
talk
be
about the time that's elapsed, though. The time that's elapsed. Phil and I and many others in town, we covered it. In fact, this whole city was fixated by the original case. But a lot of time has gone by. For the young people today who are watching, they've basically learned about him on television or through movies. How much of an impact do you think that has? Any impact on the case?
Well, I think, when it's so funny because we have a lot of people on our crew, the Frosty and Frank show, who are young, and we start talking about this kind of stuff. They're like, we're talking about, Frank and I are talking about Frosty, and they're going, wait, now what? And you sort of have to go, oh, wow, these
They may
people
have just been born.
Right, yeah, they're so young and that they only know it. They'll be like, oh, I saw that Netflix one. That show was interesting. So they're seeing it through a completely different set of eyes. So I don't think that's going to have that much of an impact. But his attorneys and people involved with O.J. Simpson say that if he gets out, obviously he wants to get out, that he's going to lay real low. Like we're not going to even see O.J. Simpson, which I don't necessarily believe.
I don't either.
I don't think O.J. Simpson.
It's not in his personality.
It's not in his personality. He's going to be out and he's going to be missing being out and like at restaurants and hey, juice and all that stuff. But people are like, no, he's just going to lay low and play golf. I don't see that happening. I think he's going to get out. And plus, he's got to get out so he can find the killer of his wife. That's what he was doing before he went in. Just saying.
And this is going to be streamed live, and I'm wondering if it's going to be like O.J. Mania of past years.
I think it will be a smaller version of that. I mean, there's already hundreds of organizations going to have credentials. This happens in Carson City, where the parole officials sit. He's in jail in another location, and it's going to be like a
teleconference or video conference. His attorney will be with him, and his team. And O.J. Simpson's like, I can't believe. I know you're going to be there. He's like, I can't believe the media circus surrounding this. Like that. Of course, there's going to be a media circus surrounding it. I mean, it's going to be enormous. But he's like, I'm just in a little prison in Nevada. Like, why is it such a big deal? It's like, you're O.J. Simpson. Of course, it's going to be a big deal, and it's going to be. I mean, every media outlet in the world is going to be covering this.
We're also going to talk about Aaron Carter, and got into some trouble over the weekend, and he's in a bit of a tiff with his brother as well.
Right? Oh, who's not? Ugh. Families. So Aaron Carter got arrested for DUI in Georgia. And he's claiming that he was not driving the car at the time. He's claiming that he was in an auto zone at the time, that it didn't happen, but he was arrested for DUI. He was with his girlfriend. They say there was drugs. There was also marijuana involved, which Aaron Carter's saying, listen, I have a card for that, so I have it for social anxiety, so I'm allowed to have that, so that shouldn't even be a factor. But he's
not the most flattering mugshot.
It's a bad mugshot. He's
29. He looks a little older there.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks a little rough. So
few people look good in their mugshot.
Obviously, it's a tough one. If you look good in your mugshot, which I believe Lindsay Lohan did.
Hope to never find out. Okay.
Me too. We have never had one, and that's hopefully I never have one. But so his older brother Nick reached out on Twitter saying, "Hey, listen, I'm here for you. If you feel like you need help, you're going through a rough time, please reach out to me." And then Aaron Carter, reaches back out on Twitter saying, why do you have to do this publicly? Why don't you pick up the phone and call me? Why are you trying to make my situation about your, involving yourself in it very publicly? Nick Carter's point was, you change your phone number all the time. I have no way of getting a hold of you. The only way that I can reach out to you is on Twitter, which is exactly what he did. So they're going back and forth. It's just family stuff. It's like airing family stuff out in public. None of us would want that to happen, right? You're like, can you imagine your sibling? I wouldn't want my sibling on Twitter. I'd be like, what is he saying? No, take his phone away from him. That would not be good. I would not be happy about that.
Funny.
So, yeah, we'll keep you up to date on that.
Heidi. Thank you.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch you at the trial on Thursday.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll phone in.
Ooh.
I'm making more work for you here.
I don't think. Me or OJ?
You.
Well, we'll take either one. We'll take either one on the Frosty, Heidi, and Frank show. Okay, we will.
Phil Schumann, you are impossible, but let's move forward.
Or you can hear Heidi every morning on Frosty, Heidi, and Frank, weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. on 95.5 KLOS Radio.
And you can see her weeknights at 6:30 and 11:30 on Dish Nation right here on Fox 11. Thanks, Heidi.
We'll be right
you.
back.